Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Stephen Roland here with you again, doing another one-shot raw toy review. This time I'm bringing you the Jurassic World Indoraptor. Now I was searching for some other stuff at Target out by where I work and Tomball, and I came across this thing on a discount, so I went ahead and picked it up. Mainly for different diorama pics and stuff like that, but also I was intrigued because it looks like it has quite a bit of really cool articulation and posability. Right now I'm gonna cut it free out of the package, and then his tail actually comes separate from it. So I'm going to cut that out as well. See, as you can tell, that's what I mean. It comes separate and everything. But overall, this Indoraptor figure just, I mean, it really caught my eye and everything else. Unfortunately, I don't believe it's going to have any kind of new toy smell. So it's not in an actual package. I don't want to wake my son. Yeah, there's no real new toy smell to it and everything else. As you can see, this is where it plugs the tail into and everything else. It has some articulation and everything to it, which is really cool. I guess that's so it can turn up and down. It's got to fit inside there. Oh, well, much easier than I thought. Oh, yeah, and it rotates and everything else. So it fits right there, moves around. It's got some pretty good rotation there. I really like the fact that if you look here, the hips come out a bit and everything else. It's got some real neat knee articulation, whatever that part of the foot articulation would be. The sculpt is really cool. I mean, they did an amazing job. Look at all that detail in it. The jaw, or the mouth opens up and down, so it's got articulation of the jaw. Right here at the neck. Really, I think I'm really gonna just be able to get a whole lot of different pictures with different figures and everything else. Posted up soon on my Instagram, or at least taken. I don't know how soon I'll post them up. Really not a whole lot to review on this figure. I'm probably gonna start getting some more Jurassic World figures and stuff like that, especially if they have this kind of articulation and everything. And there's been a few of the bigger dinosaurs I've wanted to get to do some figure poses with and everything else. Can't see my ruler. I don't always do a height or whatever thing on it, but that's about just over, right about just under 10 inches right there and everything else. But like, it's just amazing poses you can put this in. You can have him walking on all fours. You can't really see it, so let me do a slight adjustment of the camera and everything else. You can put him in all sorts of different poses that were actually from the movie and everything else. I'm probably gonna have it either as a pet to either one of my Conan figures or one of my Gladiator figures or anything eventually, but I'm definitely going to do lots of different photos with it soon. We're going to go ahead and jump into a height comparison. Just in case you're not familiar with my videos, if this is the first time you've come across it, basically I do a raw video. I don't edit. I just talk about my action figures and everything else. I'm going to try and get them in his tallest stance and everything, and bring some other figures out. First, we're going to go with my Mezco 1/12 scale Conan figure. Let's make a slight adjustment so you can see that a little bit better. I don't care about my face, that's not what is important. The action figures are. Second, I'm gonna bring out a kit bashed 1/12 scale figure I made and everything. And if you wanna hear about that one or want me to do a little review on that one, just let me know and I'll throw something together. Here's another one I've pieced together out of a Mattel 1/12 scale Thor figure. The armor I got from JK Arts, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Here we go with, just put it slightly behind them. NECA Gargoyles Goliath action figure. Here's a Predator figure I'm working on, kit bashing and everything right now. As you can see, it still towers just over that when it's just standing on all fours. Let me get these out the way real quick. You're over here. Conan goes here, and this bad boy goes right there. If you want to know about this guy and what all I've done to, obviously it's the Ahab Predator figure, but I've got some adjustments I've done to it. If you're curious about that, please let me know and I'll throw something together, the two figures and all the work I had done on that. Okay, I don't have time to play with that. We're gonna throw a Mythic Legions figure in. We're also going to throw a Storm Collectibles figure in, and just in case you want to crisscross and everything else, you know, you can have him to be a dino hunter. We have Hasbro Drizzt Do'Urden in, of course. You know, he would definitely run into stuff like this and his adventures and everything else. So if you're into throwing some pictures together and you got these guys, you can make a cool little setup and everything else. I've got NECA's Leonardo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Leonardo figure and everything else. It's one of my, he's my favorite Ninja Turtle, that's why I have him. And then one of my kit bashed Zest Ray Studios Gladiator figures and everything else. I've had to do a lot to keep him alive and everything else. The legs have broken twice, so I replaced them. And then they broke again, so I just replaced them again. Sacrificed a few figures to make these. This guy here, if you'd like to know what I've done, let me know. I'll do a review on that or a little video on that. Anyway, overall,